Have you seen a lot of the YouTube videos like the Obama girl?
No, I haven't. No, I have not. We have been on YouTube a lot. We have this head-to-head on YouTube, and I've seen that where we go up, and it's a great vehicle because you can actually cut through all the malarkey, and you can go straight up to the point where you say, "This is what I say. This is the best thing the other guy says. Choose." And so I think it's solid.
Well, you seem to be the only one who actually has the plans, like getting out of Iraq.
Well, I am the only one with the plan, but
you could use YouTube to actually send a message to the younger generation, because it's almost like you're preaching to the choir with the older generation.
Well, I think that's true. I think that's true. We've been trying to do that on YouTube by this head-to-head, we call it.
Right.
But I think what's happening is, look, when you're involved in a god-awful situation like the war in Iraq or the incompetence of this administration, it's very easy to sort of get in a race to the bottom. Who can get out the quickest? The problem is, like I said, I don't want my son as a captain of the United States Army and National Guard to go, but I don't want my grandson to go either. And how we leave can make a gigantic difference in whether or not that happens. And I think we've got to be, I think part of this, look folks, all kidding aside, it's about telling the truth. Level with the American people. They're tough, they're smart, they can handle it. And the idea that we're telling people that we can get out immediately, it's a disservice to the families over there. Look, as someone else said, America's not at war, the Army's at war. And taking a step back, the only people at war are the families of those soldiers over there. And to give them this malarkey that somehow we can, just end the war. We have 50 votes in the Democratic Party. One of our members is still hospitalized. Doesn't anybody read the Constitution? You need 67 votes to overcome a presidential veto. So stop this stuff. Not you, us. Stop telling people that we could end the war if just the Democrats wanted to end the war. And also stop this malarkey. I can imagine if I were not around and my son were in Iraq, and my wife heard the Democrats saying, I get elected president, I'll bring him home immediately. You can't. Physically, it is physically impossible to move 160,000 forces out immediately. It's just not, so we're doing a disservice to the families of those people who have kids that get shot at. I've been there 8 times there in Afghanistan. I'm going back again in a couple weeks. These people are getting shot at. They're getting killed. They're getting blown up. Today I was down here and I held a press conference with these so-called MRAPs, these mine-resistant vehicles. Now let me tell you, let's cut through all the crap again. The fact of the matter is 70% of the people have died in these Humvees. 70% of the 25,000 wounded were in these Humvees. If we build the vehicles I've been pushing, we can cut the casualty rate by 66 to 80%.
And are you pushing the MRAP?
Absolutely. I'm the only guy pushing the MRAP. I have made it my mission. That's why I voted to continue the funding for the troops. People said they voted against it because they wanted to make a point. And they're making the point someone's going to be dead. And 51 senators had voted no. It would not have ended the war. The president still would have been able to veto what we did. It would have delayed by 6 weeks or 6 months getting 2, 3, 5,000 of these vehicles in there. That means 700, 800 more dead Americans. So let's tell the truth.
Yes, Senator Biden. In Charleston, we know that the MRAPs are manufactured here.
That's why I spent so much time. I went down today and I got the 2 manufacturers to bring out their vehicles, competing manufacturers, and put them out there in the parks and look in the water. And I wanted everybody to see it. I wanted people to know.
I was watching you over there by Joe Biden. You were staring quite intently. What did you think of what you heard?
Well, I just wanted to kind of hear what he had to say. I was actually supposed to interview him myself.
Really?
But,
Your camera associate kind of took the reins there?
he did, and I'm glad he did. So I just kind of wanted to hear what he had to say.
What do you think?
He's a good guy.
Do you have a little crush on Biden? Not yet?
One crush on one candidate is enough.
Or one candidate crusher?
Yeah.
All right, fine.
Yeah.
You know what they say?